Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. The Terrapins will kick it away first. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those...
Oh, he's got some space. They get it out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys win their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. They're going to run it. Powers through the defender. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. Fights off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Cornhuskers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's fourth and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get the...
Looking for the end zone. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Maryland's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Terrapins are rolling down the field. To throw, it's Washington. Hauls it in. Turning it on. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. They'll run play action. Fires into the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Maryland! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits them in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the run deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 25.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you. But when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time. And the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Knowles. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And the defense was anxious to get off the ball quickly. Instead, it's just a little bit closer for the offense. Pushes ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. This quarterback part of their running game. Called his own number on that one, but they are ready for it and stop him. It'll be fourth down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
They'll put it in play from their own 12-yard line, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. All right, right, guys, let's talk a little narrow. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
Back to pass, it's Washington. He's looking deep. Ball's in the deep ball. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On fourth and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Throwing on the run. Snags it on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Now the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. How about this strong safety here, just trusting his gut and going and making a play on the quarterback?
And you can't coach that. A lot of times people see things or they don't. And understand, I can go get him right now. I can understand the situation. There's all kinds of guys throughout history that just have a great feel. He had a great feel on that play. Went to the quarterback, got the sack.
And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. The handoff to Johnson. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Cornhuskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying to run, it's Hansen. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. He's up to 57 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. And as we get deep in this first half, a first and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. Sneaks it in.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ballgame. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Under fire. Turns it loose. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge game. Touchdown, Terrapins! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes the heat. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. The Huskers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the air, it's Raiola. Oh, they're after him! The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Shoot, quick toss to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Give to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Maryland! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Going for the big play. Makes a catch down the right side. Tons of room in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
And the Huskers are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Off play action on first down. Looking left. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a man. It's Washington. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. You picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Got the tight end outside. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground. Take away that run game. Make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll leave it with him. And the ball's on the ground. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
And one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
The screen, and watch out. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if score here. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Rolling right and going deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Steps away to find some room. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got another one. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it first and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Running to the left. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with second and short. Give to the single back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this defense has had enough. They've been burned by this guy one too many times already in this game, and they've been trying to make the adjustments on the sideline and in the locker room, and finally they're able to get to him. And they did it because all 11 guys were on the same page. It wasn't just one guy trying to be a hero and get out of his gap. Everybody did their job, and they got him down for a big loss on that sack.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He might want another play. Third down play from the gun. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Husker! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Dropping back, it's Washington. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. He's going for a big play downfield. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Terrapins! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Finds a man on the left. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. He'll keep it on the sneak. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. He wants to take the top off. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And the Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. And he'll be brought down.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up and try to confuse the QB. It's not working. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Touchdown, Cornhusker! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Finding open areas. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. Crosses the 45. There he goes. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Terrapins just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Webb. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Webb. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Huge moment coming here as they try to quiet this raucous, crazy crowd. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40, the 20. He's at the touchdown, Nebraska. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And what a great job by the linebacker that time. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, sitting in zone coverage. QB stared his target down. Not only does he pick it off, but he shows you the athleticism, taking it back all the way for a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Terrapins have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Trying play action. Trying to beat the D deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Touchdown, Huskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy is becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, that can throw and show you all the dimensions of their game, because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air, it's Washington. Looking to the big tight end. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch.
Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. Well, Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been...